Hello YouTubers, this is Edward again, Philippines. As you can see, we're really getting hammered at the rain. Wave after wave of a hard rain coming down. That's the way it is in the Philippines. Dry season, it's a lot better, but today it's acting like it's a wet season. Getting these waves after waves, maybe every 20 minutes or so we get a wave coming in off the ocean from the northeast, and can't do much in it when it's raining like that. So it's still a blackout here anyway, so we're just hanging around. Leonardo is having a good time really with this fever. He's playing with his toys and stuff, and the queen is caring for him the best that she can. Last night it was tough. Last night it was I don't think it was around between 8 and 9 p.m. Leonardo, he threw up all that he had in his stomach, and we had to give him a sponge bath. And that was during a blackout too, because we had a blackout until like almost 11 p.m. last night. And so no lights, nothing, using flashlights and candles and trying to care for your child that's puking all over the place, and trying to give him a bath and care to his fever the best we could to cool him down. And so, yeah, without electricity, it's really frustrating sometimes. Again, don't do what I did and only get one diesel generator for your backup. I should have early on got 2 generators, 1 gasoline, one diesel, because I can't get propane here. If I could have, I would have. But then you should have 1 gasoline, 1 diesel if you can't ever get propane. Maybe if you're in Luzon by Manila, you can get a propane. But like I say, I'm in the southernmost state of Mindanao, and I tried to source it everywhere, nothing. So anyways, if I had to do it over, I would have had another gasoline generator, which we had a gasoline generator a long time ago, a small one, remember, hon?
Yeah.
But that's another thing with the gasoline generator. We used it maybe a year, and it started dying on us, going bad. So
Maybe it's because we stand by that for, I don't know if that's a year. We stand by that generator that we have before for long. That's why it turned out
So you're
good.
saying we didn't use it for long?
Yes,
So,
maybe
yeah.
a year, 2 years.
Yeah, if it sits for a long time and you're not using it, that's another problem too, especially this fuel starts going bad, especially in this country, because even with my diesel generator, that's the first big problem I ever had with it. My fuel storage started going bad, and it took out the fuel pump. And then it was a year, I kid you not, before I could get a new fuel pump and everything I needed to put her back together. And I had to make a different fuel tank for it, get all fresh fuel, of course, and I put additional filtering systems in the fuel, in the new fuel tank. So that's a big thing in this country. If you can put additional fuel, inline fuel filters in your fuel lines, or even wherever you could put an extra filter, it's very wise. So like I say, we had that 1 gasoline generator, lasted about a year and a half at the most, and finally that shit the bed, and so we had to junk it. So, and that was only like maybe 2.5 or 3 kilowatt generator. It was one of the smaller ones. So that's another option that we might have to visit real quick here, is try to get another one, maybe a 4 or 5 kW, because we can get a 4 or 5 kW and probably still run all our lights and 1 air conditioner, one 2.5 air conditioner. That's the air conditioner that we use in our in our house that air conditions the whole house. So that would be an option. We're gonna have to do it, but also if I had to do it over, I would have saved little extra money for getting batteries on my solar system, because then I'd have power right now if I had a battery bank. It's just so expensive, and especially with the weather conditions here, it's so hard with humidity and rain and sun and rain and sun constantly on and off. It's the conditions are so hard on everything. It rusts, everything rusts so quick, everything degrades so fast. That's another thing that I used to live in a desert, and everything lasted 10 times longer than it would in a humid area. So it's just something you got to deal with if you come here. There's a lot of challenges, but the freedom is way, way more. I'm telling you that right now. And it depends what the priority in your life is. If you want to be dependent on a system, or if you want to jump to where you and your family can have more of a freedom of how we are meant to have it, I would say the Philippines is a big place, big, good choice. Also because it's mostly Christian country, right? It's the only one in Southeast Asia. It's the only one in Asia, Middle East, Southeast Asia. It's the only one. So there's a reason for that. Big, big reason. And in my opinion, the reason for that is history. Because I think the Garden of Eden was in the Philippines. So there's always been Jewish bloodlines in the population here, along with the natives that are here too. I mean, even my father-in-law, he's a tall man, right? He's over 6 foot, and he has wide shoulders, and his facial structure is wide boned like mine is on the cheeks, and it's clearly he's got a bloodline that's not all native blood. So that's another reason, because of historical events that have happened in this country in the past, that puts this country in favor to God Almighty, in my opinion. So that's, if you have a faith, that's one big, big reason why to settle in the Philippines. There's only God knows what the future holds, but it's history is a big reason of why I do what I do. And that's one reason why I'm here. Here comes another wave of rain. Where's your umbrella, hon?
That's
Okay,
okay.
YouTubers, I'm gonna let you go. Just wanted to give you a little heads up on the rain situation here, what we're doing today, what we're having to deal with on a daily basis here. So, love you, take care, God bless.